Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires food replay. So on top right side as a magenta Mayans, or is it pink? I can never tell. Let's try both as pink and magenta. We have Combi. On bottom left side as the blue Portuguese, we have Survivalist. I'm not exactly grinding, just casting. If I were to get back into an RTS playing online, I'm half tempted for Age of Mythology Retold. While the voice acting for the campaign was sort of a bit not great, the game, everything else is just beautiful. Lord or Javina has been killed off, so no Akuna Matata. Of course, when it comes to civilization benefits, we got the Mayan archer civilization, start +1 villager, but 50% less food, so just get a villager instantly early. Resources last 50% longer, which can be very nice in arena map to make your gold as well as stone provide more value. Archers cost less per age, which is an arena map that archers will be natural. And plumed archer. Skirmishers throwing 2 projectiles can be quite nice, and eagle warriors have just a bit more beef. And walls costing 50% less can be important for arena map, so I think mine's a good arena map. The arena civilization. Portuguese is probably the premier arena civilization. Thank you. Thank you. I'm still quite bad at it. After all this, there's so much complexity, so much to remember. I can't tell you which civilization has Arbalest, for example, or not. I always have to look that up. In which Portuguese can get Arbalest. Portuguese, of course, a naval and gunpowder civilization, so the naval shall be very useful in this map. Right. All units cost for 20% gold, which is probably slightly better than making gold your resources last 15% longer, at least when it comes to gold. But of course that also affects other resources, stone, so technically if you're gold focused, Portuguese is better. All resource focused, Mayans are better. Scout here, did take a bit of damage. We got now both players up in Castle Age. I think that's a good time to stop because it's arena. Got a castle going on up for the Portuguese. They might be buying some organ guns. Who doesn't like a pile of organs on the ground? Let's see. Of course, as well. Let's see. Can build Federated Imperial Age. Ships at plus 10% health. Not important. Organ guns. Karak. No, not important. Archivist. That's gunpowder with units fire more accurately.
See.
You now have some of the... Are these Eagle Scouts? Yeah, Eagle Scouts on Eagle Warriors. Eagle Warrior upgrade maybe on the way. Nope, just a monk on the way. One relic has been claimed by magenta or pink.
Tabish.
Lighter shred. Portuguese castle now going on up. You should still either claim a relic or two. Federators nice and all, but they're not population efficient. Relic picked up by the monk. And it looks like blue is just not eyeing for any sort of relic. No monster on the field, so he's getting secondary town set up and going. Let's go fast forward a little bit more since blue is just forfeiting all the relics. Oh, barring that one. Got some organ guns in the field. Eagle Scout does take some damage. Does get the monk killed off, so he's not forfeiting all the relics. Just not trying to claim any of them. Relic number 3 picked up by Lighter Shred.
Shot it.
Did you just say shut it? Okay.
Ashike. Aduts.
The number Eagle Scouts.
Tabish.
So we got secondary, we got triple town center right now for pink.
Shot it.
Good number of organs on the ground. That's wrong type of organ. You need the you need the musical organ from the monastery to pick up the relic, not the one to fire your opponent, which may contain Pope organs. Okay, that joke was not going anywhere.
Shot it.
Maganel deploying a field, trying to counter out the Portuguese organ guns for that. Organ guns, they have
Tabish.
not a whole lot of pierce damage, and so they won't be able to end the armor of the organ gun all too well, or really at all.
Ashike.
Great damage there. Did take out a scout there. Just ignore the Tiga. You can give them some head pats. After all, monks don't aggravate the local wildlife,
Shot it.
nor the eagle warriors. One eagle warrior does go down. So that'll be relic number 4 claimed by Lida Shred. And of course, this one's still being camped, so blue could still claim one. Got a monastery now pulling the field. Oh, yes and no. No.
Tabish.
Organ guns falling back. They could be repaired up by a villager. A good number of farms, of course, being put on the field. Let's see. Pink is not on Agion up, very far from Agion on up, while blue appears to be far from Agion on up. Yep, both sides are trying to get some more villagers out. And now here comes the monks. They will be gunned down. And looks like the Eagle Warrior or Eagle Scout will find that monk, does not stab him. And blue will claim his own relic. Mangonel advancing. Those organ guns, of course, are very wounded. Well-placed shot to take them both out. Like that. Great damage there. The problem is, if you're in a calm state all the time, you may have no motivation when time arises. Either way, you now have redemption now being researched. Going to convert those Mangonels to his own cause. Outpost going on up. Spending a whole staggering 5 stone on that. More outposts going on up. Both players being a little bit more passive, honestly. I'm just fast forward a little bit there. Both players not being aggressive. Got a good number of archer range going on the field. So there's the aggression, and now there is the villagers now blowing on out. You now have the Mangonel trying to pursue. It's a good shot there. And Lucy does delete his Mangonel before it gets converted. He did not want him to listen to the words of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
See. Shot it.
Oh, that was a really horrible shot. Sort of does. It's a little bit stiff. But it sort of does follow my face around a little bit. Got a pair of Mangonels now pulled on out. Castle in the center. He may have some plumed archers. Additionally, the Mayan unique research is the double skirmisher projectile throw, which can be quite nice. And El Dorado giving your Eagle Warriors plus 40 hit points can make them a bit more beefy and a good, better replacement for as a scout unit. Or a light cavalry unit, I should say. Deletes that wood camp. Lumber camp. More organs in the field from the organ guns. Got now another castle being deleted. Majetta's got a trebuchet. Portuguese player has not aged up just yet. He is aging up and also going for a face. Fervor has been researched. Now think about it. What would icon for fervor, the word fervor, be? Would it be somebody's face like that? And organ gun gets sniped by a trebuchet. And that monk gets shanked. That lady's starting to get shanked as well. Organ guns push right forward with a monk to support them. Bit of damage there. We've got now another cast going up, trying to clean that stone. Going for more organ guns. Crossbows push forward, but taking a bit of damage. We have 8 ranged ones. These organ guns have 7, so they do get outranged. Right now they're doing 8 damage. These guys have 4 pierce armor, so they're taking 4 damage per bolt, which is appears to be decent enough. More organs being researched, as well as conscription. Got a large number of monasteries. He's going for organ gun monk. Monks cannot heal up the organ guns. After all, they may be composed of organs, but it's not the fleshy kind. Good volley there on the crossbowmen. The crossbowmen are definitely not the right choice. He does get elite organ guns, giving them up to 8 base damage for the primary projectile. Castle about to going down, which will start damaging the production of the organ guns. Those getting some hits over there. And these bullets getting gunned on down. Trebuchets receiving quite a bit of fire. They have 50 range armor. Well, 150 range armor. As impressive as all these organ guns firing looks, it may not pan out in the end. And the castle, of course, a good hard counter, quickly snipes 2 of them as they advance a little bit too close. Ah, so that's the sound of organ guns. This is the sound of music, at least for American. Over my plate, I had where there. Good on up. Another castle now being built. He needs those castles up and going to build more organ guns, so to make his opponent face the sound of music. Face the music. Okay, but that's enough of those stupid jokes. Now we've got Arbalest in the field. He does have Bodkin arrow, so he does have 8 range. Not Bodkin arrow, bracer. Those guys do go down. Mangonel straight 4 or onager. And do we see siege engineers, onagers from the Mayans? Nope, just onagers. Siege engineers. No siege engineers. Okay. So they only get 8 range, which is the same range as the organ guns, which is less range than a castle shooting at the onagers. Oh, I forgot how wounded that castle was. Multiple trebuchets now pulled up by magenta, or should I say lightest red. Oh, and got a nice little pick there of villagers. Looks like he does have ballistics research. Castle on massive fire. Now the organ guns have 8 range, they're able to master range these arbalists. Now we got multiple siege engineers to push right forward. He is reporting those organ guns with onagers, but they're taking a lot of fire. Enough Daka, you can destroy anything. A lot of organ guns going down. I don't know how cost effective both sides are, honestly, but it feels like the Mayan player is doing much better. He's going for mass onager against the mass organ gun. I think that's a good idea. We've also seen the Capture Ram there. Capture Ram's gonna help them break through everything. These guys do, of course, range damage, though they don't do much damage against the battering rams.
Ashike.
You may need to get this guy into some sort of spread formation. Excellent shot there. Takes on another 3 more organ guns. Try and get the Onager converted. He does get the Onager converted, but does get killed off before going down. But the organ guns take out all of the Arbalists. I hear conversions. He's trying to take out the monks. Does got one. Oh, good shot there from the captured Onager. Trebuchet's needed back on off, taking a bit too much damage there. Got a moonwalking skirmisher there. Captured Onager does go down. Now we've got some capture rams. Some of the Mayans deployed out with capture ram, but they don't even know what a ram is. They haven't put a ram head on it. Are there actually any rams native to South America or North America? Now I'm trying to convert that ram.
Shot it.
Got enough some bombards here for our counter siege. Also got a good number of these skirmishers. I wonder if they have a double projectile. It's hard for me to tell. Oh, there's a double projectile now being researched. Skirmishers getting hit pretty hard. Onagers pretty forward. Trebuchet's not engaging this castle. Bombard does go down there.
Oh, super sport. Shot it. Ashike.
These guys do have 8 ranged armor, so they'll take minimal damage from organ guns. Now they have the double javelin, which I think the other one does 50% damage. Against higher pierce armor, it will still just do an extra damage. Monk's going for some conversions. I think it's on some of the skirmishers. Onager does get converted. Cap Ram's trying to pursue him. More of the organ guns do go down there. Did you see any Federitos? No Federitos. One would not hurt. Going for more than one is probably not a good idea. If I would say if there's any way that Federitos could receive a buff, it's probably allow them to be built maybe in feudal age. Just slower production, just have slower production times in the earlier ages, sort of like the second town center before was the Cumans or the Tatars. I mean, you can probably, if you make it available in feudal age, it will have like a direct comparison to the human section town center. Most of the Tatars that had the second town center, I think it was the Cumans. Sneaky villagers do go down. Magenta Lightest Red does have 140 villagers versus the Portuguese 130. So just down by 10, which is honestly at this point not too significant. More halberdiers being pulled in the field, more a big round of skirmishers. Wow, a very large number of bombards. Monasteries under fire. Got some light cavalry pulling field, which is going to be very good. He does not have a appropriate counter to them. Excellent force by the ground. Does splash down one of his own onagers though. And some of the skirmishers are getting to minimum range there, so he's having trouble taking them out. Those take out 2 onagers with those light cavalry. Good trade for blue. Excuse me. Got a hiccup. Scout cavalry takes some damage there. Batter rams advancing. Another 6 of damage there. Bit of splash damage on everything. Castle under fire. Bombards getting some decent damage on the infantry. Now the Portuguese siege army has really gone to full swing. He has a decent amount of monks. Does he get access to a technology, the group research technology? That's this one here, right? It doesn't look like you can get the group conversion. Magenta's army is largely disintegrating, but it is just trash. There's some stone down here you can claim up. Castle under massive fire from these various units. We also got this castle here, and this gold will be claimed by Magenta eventually. When it comes to resource flow, both of them have a good amount of gold. Portuguese player has plenty of wood, and both of them have a similar reserve of food. And the Mayan player does have a good reserve of stone, but is rapidly being consumed. Lose villagers charging way forward. Mayans trying to free up some population to bring in a Federito or two.
Oh, Supersport.
Does he have sapper? Where would I find sapper research? I don't think I can see sapper research from this menu. These are university. So you may have sapper. I think so. It's one of those things that you don't really see utilized all too often. Does take out some of these capped rams or sea trams. Light cavalry structure way forward, able to take out the skirmishers and the armors quite nicely. Blues making a pretty good gain, and those sappers are doing quite good work. Magenta's clean up the rest of the gold there. And now got a couple halberdiers not being mixed on in. And looks like Pink back out of the game. I thought Pink was going to have a pretty good time, but looks like he couldn't pull out a victory. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.